What's going on, y'all? Here I am making a YouTube video on my lunch break. I just thought I'd give you a real quick update. Let's see. During the month of July, I really haven't been making any instrumentals as of late, and that's because I'm working on a mixtape. I'm in the process of writing and recording, so that's why you haven't heard any releases from me. Matter of fact, it might be a while before you actually do get any more instrumentals from me. Could be August, October. I don't know, it might be sooner. It just depends how I feel, how much I get done. So that's what's up. Also, I just updated my website. I might just let go of thematicmusic.com. I don't know. I'm still thinking about it. But I also have my SoundClick page, which I think I'm gonna primarily focus on, which is soundclick.com/thematic. Let's talk about that Total Slaughter, though. I just want to talk about that real quick. The event Total Slaughter. You know that the Loaded Lux versus Murder Mook went down. It's a crazy battle. Honestly, I didn't think Mook stood a chance, but man, he spanked my boy Lux, man. And I'm a Lux fan. I can't believe what happened to Lux that night. But you know what? Honestly, though, it's not so much of how great Mook was as opposed to how little Lux put forth. You know what I'm saying? That's like watching the Lakers, lose to the Timberwolves or, the Toronto Raptors. It's not because that team is so much better than them. It's because they didn't put in the effort, you know what I'm saying? Or they didn't have the right strategy. In this case, it's not that Lux didn't put in the effort. It's just that he didn't have the right strategy. A lot of fans wanted to see the old Loaded Lux, as Mook brought out the old Murder Mook. They wanted to hear that heavy use of similes and stuff like that. He's, mostly came with basic stuff. He had a few similes, wordplay here and there, but for the most part, he tried to focus on, bringing that talk to you approach, which is nice, but you gotta have bars with it. See, that's the thing with Murder Mook. He was talking to Mook the whole time, but he was bringing in bars. They were okay. They weren't light. Some of the bars you might say they're light, but, they were okay. Nothing real heavy as far as, dope lines and metaphors. He brought those hard talk to you lines up. And as a fan of Lux, I'm really kind of disappointed to see him lose like that, because, he's capable of so much more. Bar for bar, Murder Mook is not a better rapper than Loaded Lux. He just happened to be a battle rapper that night. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I feel about it. Let's talk about Hollow the Dawn versus what's his face? Joe Budden. That's it. Crazy battle, yo. Honestly, I didn't think Budden would come out like that, but he did his thing. It seemed to me like the crowd started hating on him a little bit. His bars weren't whack, it's just that they just weren't hitting that hard. And that's the same thing with Loaded, though. But anyways, what's his name? Hollow the Dawn, he came out doing what he usually does, and he did it real well. He had a few spots where it got kind of, not necessarily dull, but it just wasn't hitting as hard, He wasn't coming with the dope lines, but the whole time he came with it. He does what he usually does. That boy's ridiculous. Joe Budden, I say he has some hard lines in there, but the rhyming like you're rapping to a beat thing, to me that was whack. I don't care what the judges try to say. It was whack. We're talking about battle rap. We're not rapping over a beat. Obviously he brought his rap to a beat. You know what I'm saying? And rhyme style, or rhyme scheme, let's put it like that. Rhyme schemes are nice, but no one really cares how well you rhyme in a battle rap. It's about how you attack your opponent. You know what I'm saying? Who has the hard similes, the hard bars, hard metaphors, etc., but how you attack your opponent. And Hollow the Dawn was attacking his opponent like every line. It could have like 5 jabs in one line, whereas Joe Budden, he had to build up to his punch. You know what I'm saying? That's why he didn't get it. He wasn't as relentless as Hollow the Dawn. Another thing, T-Rex versus Daylight. That's another thing. When you battle T-Rex, you got to have really, really hard lines if you're not going to be relentless. Because the thing about T-Rex is he's relentless with his lines. He's going to have like 5 to 6 punches in one line. And then he's going to hit you with a hard one in the mix. So you can't just come, like a slouch. I'm not saying Daylight was a slouch. He was nice, but obviously that third round was retarded. Don't even need to get into that. And when it came to the first and the second, he's another person that kind of, a little bit has to build up to his punch. That's what I gotta say as far as that. What I'm doing right now with Thematic Music is, again, I'm working on a mixtape. I'm probably, at first I wanted to sell it, but I think this mixtape, I'm gonna give it out for free. Because, I want people to know, what I'm saying, what my music is like, as well as, having free music. It's always nice to have an artist where you could get free music and have the music that you pay for as well. You know what I'm saying? Something to hold you on while he's, bringing out his album or whatever. So that's what I wanted to say, I guess, for this particular video. As you can hear, that's the radio. I'm at work. But that's all I wanted to say for this particular video. Stay tuned. Thematicmusic.com, Twitter @thematicmusic, soundclick.com/thematic, Instagram Thematic Music, Facebook Thematic Music. Let's see. There's also SoundCloud, which I don't really do a whole lot on, but there's SoundCloud Thematic Music. What else? Hit me up at my email if you want to. At thematicmusic@gmail.com or thematicmusic@thematicmusic.com. Anyways, that's what I have to say for this particular video. Peace.